get that shot of the iPad pulled up if we have it real quick. Let's make sure you guys can see that. So what you're looking at here is the frequency response of basically nothing, but there's a little bit of something at 60 hertz, and that can be introduced from like the lights in the room or sometimes a power supply or something like that. But let's see if we can get...
John is tired.
I'll move my arm out of the way in just a second, but let's see here. Ah, hey, there we go. So it was working. It was showing us the uncorrected audio signal. Okay, so this is the corrected audio signal after the KEYLOC has run its stuff, and this is the uncorrected audio signal. So somebody must have pushed the button. Maybe it was me before I started showing you guys the signal, but I was expecting to see the corrected signal, which is why I thought something was wrong. But anyway, you guys can see all of the peaks and dips going through here on this side of the, this is going to be the, looks like the right channel. And this is the left channel, so it's a much more drastic change. There's about 15 dB, I think, between the deepest valley and the highest peak, which this LOC has about 18 dB of correction built in. So when I activate the signal processing, it brings your audio signal completely flat. And while it's doing this, it's also compensating for any time delay or all-pass filters that are present in the audio system. For those of you wondering, this app is called Octave RTA on the iTunes store. I want to say it costs like $6, $7, or $8 or something like that. But it analyzes electrical signals. It analyzes acoustic signals if you have the right microphone and stuff. But it's a pretty powerful little tool, and I like to use it for this type of demonstration.
If you're wondering, well, okay, that's great, but why do I need that? So in the old days, most radios had a relatively flat frequency response. So if you put in better speakers, it automatically sounded better. But when a car has gone through an equalization process, because most cars have the least expensive speakers they can find, they put them in the car, and then they equalize them so they sound relatively neutral. Well, if you take out that lousy speaker and you put in a high-quality aftermarket speaker, any brand, because that signal is adjusted for the factory-installed speakers, it suddenly sounds completely different with the upgraded speakers. In fact, it might sound worse. And I've heard this many, many times over the years. I upgraded the speakers and it sounded worse, not better. Well, that's what we're doing with the KEYLOC. We're taking out all that factory equalization, so what you're getting is a completely balanced neutral signal. And then if you do want to add a DSP with an equalizer, you can do that. You're starting flat. That's why it's important.